And now, Laura Ingraham, One by One.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to much anticipated Laura Video 365 Extra. And so I try to take your questions every week that you email into the site or into a special little place where Laura 365ers get to post your questions. And we go through as many as we can. We try our very best to get through all of them. But sometimes we can't do it as fast as we want. But guess what? All things are possible when I have great interns who are helping me, like Tommy Carolyn, whose last day is Friday. So I thought Tommy has got to ask me the questions. So Tommy's gone through all these questions, and in the time that we have for all of our wonderful Laura 365ers, he has come up with a great group. So Tom, have at it.
Great. Please address the tragedy within the tragedy, specifically Treyvon Martin's girlfriend, Rachel Jeantel. She is the poster child of the Florida education system. She cannot read or write. So
Rachel Jeantel is, if you missed her somehow in this circus of the Zimmerman trial, she was first heralded as the prosecution's star witness, and she gave testimony that was conflicting, and the poor girl cannot really read cursive. She has trouble, I think, communicating basic ideas. And I think, as I've talked about a little bit on the show, this case and to some extent her as an individual represents a lot of the issues that we're dealing with as a country. And it's not about her. I mean, I think she's been used by the media. I think she's probably been underserved or undeservedly so by the public education system. And I don't know if she has family that teach her the basics of right or wrong or self-respect or whatever it is. But it represents a lot of the stuff we have to deal with as a country. And so I think that's what the emailer's getting at. Like, what do we do about this? She's 18 years old. Presumably she's either a senior in high school entering her senior year or graduated. I mean, I don't know what to say, except we better do a better job of educating young people so they don't think that their biggest obstacle in life is someone else's grievance or racial profiling or somebody's insulting their looks. I mean, that's not the biggest problem she faces, but I think she truly probably believes that now. So that's really sad. And it's an indictment of sort of do-good liberalism, white guilt. You know, they all want to authenticate what she says by having her on their show and say, oh, look, she's real. Isn't this great that she's real? Well, I'm not sure that's great. I think it's a fact, but I'm not sure that's what we want all young people to emulate. And I bet she would say that. I bet she would say that maybe she would do well with having better role models. But again, it's not about her as an individual. This story is replicated, sadly, millions of times a day in our country. And as someone who is not black, I don't know what it's like to live as a black person. I think it's probably really difficult in her area and in her neighborhood. And but it's not helped by the race hucksters that are out there pushing this narrative either. So I feel bad for her.